So I recently just got a new microphone and thought I'd test it out here. If it sounds a little weird to you, I'm so sorry. Hey, it's Phoebe, and welcome to our third annual Just Dance Hunger Games, where I select 24 coaches from Just Dance and throw them on to a Hunger Games simulator where they fight to the death and only one can win. If you haven't seen parts 1 and 2, I will link a playlist to this series in the description below in case you are interested. I do highly suggest you watch those two first because there will be some spoilers about, you know, pretty much everything that happened, including the winners. So again, I suggest you watch those first. Now, like last time, I selected 23 new coaches, all based off of your comments. So now, let's introduce our new tributes participating today. In District 1, we got Angelina, the coach for Magic, and Luke Cypher, the coach from Disco Inferno. I mean, of course, I am adding these two together because, I mean, have you seen About Damn Time? Like, of course these two are going to be paired up together. They're iconic. In District 2, we got Tyler and Lauren, the coaches for Skeeter Boy. In District 3, we got Bellis, the coach for Daisy, and Shadow Rider, the coach for Judas, a pretty requested coach, I will add. Brace yourselves. In District 4, we have Mr. Tumblr Sexy Man himself, the Video Killed the Radio Star coach, who I decided to name Vector, and Beat Bop, the coach for Heat Waves. In District 5, we have Dahlia, the coach for Flowers and Don't Start Now, and we have Nest, the coach for Toy. In District 6, we got the Showman, the coach for Don't Stop Me Now, and the pixelated version of Danger High Voltage, where he's a cute little 8-bit guy, which is adorable. And we have the coach for Disturbia, who, if you haven't seen the video I made before this, I originally had her in part 1, but I scrapped her because I hated the name I gave her, so I decided to go the lazy route and name her Disturbia. In District 7, we have Zuzu and Dudu, the coaches for Zooby-Doo. You know, I'm starting to regret asking you guys for suggestions. In District 8, okay, I'm excited for this one, we have Aria, the coach for Dance All Night, and Jennifer, the coach for Hot For Me. You know very well I'm going to be very biased and root for these two. I love these maps, and I was so excited when I found out that they were coming back on my birthday of all things. So yeah, I'm gonna be biased and root for both of these two. I love them. In District 9, we have Crystal, the coach for Euphoria, and we have Nighthlong, the coach for New World. It makes sense to add her here since I added Clementine and Freya in part 2, and since, you know, Clementine won that time. So it makes sense to add in Nighthlong. Why not? In District 10, we have Mello, the coach for After Party, and Chalina, the coach for Despecha. In District 11, we have Ava Chase, the coach for Paparazzi. Now, earlier on, you may have noticed I said we have 23 new coaches. That was not a mistake. You heard me. We have brought back someone from the dead. That's right! She's back! By popular demand, everyone, let's welcome back Louise Dials from part 2! I want to give you some context. So, on my channel, I upload a lot of community posts because I refuse to get Twitter. And I ran a poll and I picked 4 coaches that I believed were very robbed from both parts. And I asked you guys if you could bring one back from the dead, which one would you pick? And Louise Dials won by a whole lot, honestly. She is more popular than Felicia, more popular than Frost Princess, and even more popular than my girl Monique. Moving on to District 12, we have Sandy, the coach for Whitney, and I'm gonna be honest, no one suggested this coach, but I chose to add her in anyways. Don't make fun of me, but I added in the Cactus from Speedy Gonzalez. Now hear me out. Again, back in my community posts, one of the posts I made was how I unironically like the map for Speedy Gonzalez back in 2015, and I really want that map to come back. One thing I noticed in the comments is that people were scared of this cactus. I don't know why. I wasn't scared, and you know what? I'm adding her in because I want this cactus to have the appreciation that she deserves. I will not tolerate the slander that she is getting. I will not tolerate this slander anymore. So, yeah, I also named her Cactus because she's a cactus. That's all I will add. So these are the tributes participating today, and like last time, as usual, place your bets on who you were hoping to win. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and proceed. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Mello runs away with a lighter and some rope. Crystal grabs a backpack and retreats. Sandy breaks Lauren's nose for a basket of bread. That's just funny. Chelina finds a bag full of explosives. Ava Chase snatches a pair of says. I hope I'm saying that one right. Arya retrieves a trident from inside the Cornucopia. Dahlia scares Vector away from the Cornucopia. Louise Dials kills Nest as she tries to run. My girl is wasting no time. The moment she is brought back from the dead, she's killing people. Nighthlong gathers as much food as she can. Bellis runs away with a lighter and some rope, and Zuzu, Tyler, and Disturbia work together to get as many supplies as possible. As for everybody else, I mean, come on, they all ran away from the Cornucopia. We should all know that by now. Day 1. Dahlia poisons the showman's drink. She drinks and dies. I've never seen that one before. That's really dark. Crystal dies from thirst. How ironic. Someone just died drinking poison. Bellis tries to sleep through the entire day. Vector receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Gee, I wonder who of his many simps could have given him that explosive. Jennifer and Tyler debate on who is Jack Rose's father. Who is it? Is it Captain Crimson? Is it the Traveler? I mean, the people want to know, Just Dance team. Ava Chase goes hunting. Disturbia searches for a water source. Doo explores the arena. Shadowhunter tries to spearfish with a trident. Luke Cypher runs away from Lauren. Louise Dials sprains her ankle while trying to dance to Rasputin. Honestly, who hasn't at one point in their life? Nobody? Just me? Okay. Knifelong explores the arena. Chelina tries to sleep through the entire day. Cactus makes a wooden spear. Sandy hunts for other tributes. Miitopia injures himself. Zuzu receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Arya discovers a cave, and Angelina attacks Mello, but he manages to escape. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Nest from District 5, the Showman from District 6, and Crystal from District 9. Night 1. Cactus, Sandy, Jennifer, Bellis, and Miitopia sleep in shifts. Nighthlong climbs a tree to rest. Dahlia tends to her wounds. Chelina falls into a pit and dies. At this point, this doesn't surprise me anymore. This has just become a tradition in this series. I mean, at this point, if I ever make a part 4, I'd be shocked if nobody falls into a pit and dies in that one. That would surprise me. Angelina tends to Mello's wounds. Lauren and Vector fight Luke Cypher and Shadow Rider. Lauren and Vector survive. Okay. That was a mouthful. Disturbia receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tyler and Doo run into each other and decide to choose for the night. Zuzu cries himself to sleep. Arya and Ava Chase sleep in shifts, and Louise Dials starts a fire. Day 2. Zuzu thinks about home. Ava Chase accidentally steps on a landmine. Did nobody learn from Monique in part 1? Stay away from landmines! Doo receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Tyler practices his archery. Lauren defeats Vector in a fight but spares his life. Lauren, let me tell you, you made a very smart move, because if you had killed him, the internet would have killed you for killing their Tumblr sexy man. Angelina receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sandy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Dahlia practices her archery. Miitopia tracks down and kills Nighthlong. Well, to everybody in the comments who was rooting for Nighthlong, there she goes. I'm sorry. Wait, can you imagine the canon world in Just Dance? Knife Long is like fighting Clementine and Freya, and then they sick beat up on her and it kills her. That would be so funny if that happened. Mello shoots an arrow at Arya but misses and kills Bellis instead. Jennifer tries to spearfish with a trident. Disturbia constructs a shack, and Louise Dials and Cactus work together throughout the entire day. 6 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Chelina from District 10, Luke Cypher from District 1, Shadow Rider from District 3, Ava Chase from District 11, Nighthlong from District 9, and Bellis from District 3. Night 2. Dudu receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Tyler climbs a tree to rest. Vector cooks his food before putting his fire out. Jennifer tends to beat up's wounds. Lauren attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Mello attacks Dahlia, but Disturbia protects her, killing Mello. Let's go, girl power! Let's go! Louise Dials tends to Cactus's wounds. Zuzu, Sandy, and Angelina cheerfully sing songs together, and Arya screams for help. Day 3. Cactus, Zuzu, Tyler, Disturbia, and Arya hunt for other tributes. Beat Up searches for a water source. Don't know why you would need water. You are a robot. Lauren and Vector work together for the day. Louise Dials, Jennifer, Angelina, Dahlia, and Sandy hunt for other tributes, and Dudu hunts for other tributes. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and that's Mello from District 10. Day 4. Lauren tries to spearfish with a trident. Arya receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. You know it's from me. I love her. Louise Dials and Dudu split up to search for resources. Zuzu kills Tyler with a sickle. You know, of all the coaches, never in my life did I think a coach from Zooby-Doo would kill anybody. And now I'm scared. Vector constructs a shack. Dahlia stalks Cactus, and Disturbia, Sandy, Angelina, Beat Up, and Jennifer hunt for other tributes. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and that's Tyler from District 2. Night 4. Vector stays up all night creating theories to figure out what happens between the bride and Rasputin. What happened between these two? Was he trying to break the Gaga coaches out of jail? Was he stuck in traffic? Just Dance, we need our answers. Dudu unknowingly eats toxic berries. I take it she didn't watch part 2 and she didn't see what happened with Ilukim, but okay. Arya starts a fire. Disturbia begs for Lauren to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Disturbia. No! I thought she was gonna make it. Dahlia stays awake all night. Sandy destroys Jennifer's supplies while she is asleep. Angelina questions her sanity. Zuzu looks at the night sky, and Beat Up, Cactus, and Louise Dials sleep in shifts. Day 5. Sandy taints Dahlia's food, killing her. Sandy! Wait, that's so messed up! Lauren begs for Jennifer to kill her. She refuses, keeping Lauren alive. Vector camouflages himself in the bushes. You know, I think it would have been more perfect for Cactus, but you know, he is green. I can see it. Beat Up makes a wooden spear. Arya fishes. Zuzu explores the arena. Angelina stalks Cactus. Why are people stalking my cactus? Why are they stalking my girl? Leave her alone. It's bad enough that people are saying she's scary and now she's being stalked. Leave her alone. And Louise Dials practices her archery. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Dudu from District 7, Disturbia from District 6, and Dahlia from District 5. Night 5. Zuzu kills Angelina with the hatchet. Zuzu! Why? Why her? Jennifer forces Arya to kill Cactus or Sandy. She decides to kill Sandy. Jennifer, I know I'm rooting for you, but how could you? How could you? I mean, I'm happy that Arya decided not to kill the cactus, but I'm still kind of sad Sandy had to die. Beat Up screams for help. Lauren and Vector run into each other and decide to truce for the night, and Louise Dials screams for help. The feast. The Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Literally almost nobody decided to go to the feast. I'm skipping all of that. Lauren stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away. And Cactus severely injures Jennifer and leaves her to die. Yeah, Jennifer, that's what you get. That's what you get for making Arya kill the Cactus's teammate. Oh wait, actually never mind, because as what many of you guys corrected me in the comments, districts don't actually mean teammates. So even if the Cactus and Sandy were the only two alive, they're gonna have to kill each other because, you know, one person is gonna have to win. So yeah, thank you for correcting that, by the way. I really appreciate that. Day 6. Cactus hunts for other tributes. Miitopia and Zuzu both receive medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Louise Dial searches for firewood. Lauren and Vector work together for the day, and Arya fishes. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Angelina of District 1, Sandy from District 12, and Jennifer from District 8. Night 6. Vector and Cactus tend to their wounds. Zuzu, Lauren, and Arya track down and kill Miitopia. No, not the little robot! What did he do to you guys? And Louise Dial stays awake all night. Day 7. Vector receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Zuzu discovers a river. Arya begs for Cactus to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Arya. I'm guessing that was her returning the favor after she pretty much spared her life from earlier on. Louise Dials camouflages herself in the bushes, and Lauren tries to spear fish with a trident. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Miitopia from District 4, and Arya from District 8. Night 7. Zuzu attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Cactus cooks her food before putting her fire out. Vector begs for Lauren to kill him. She refuses, keeping Vector alive. Louise Dial sprains her ankle while trying to dance to Rasputin. I mean, that darn dance. You know what? I still gotta say, I'm very proud of Louise Dials and how far she has come. She literally went from being one of the first ones to die to being in the top 5. I'm actually rooting for her. Go Louise! Day 8. Cactus kills Louise Dials with the sickle. Well, I'm so sorry to say, I think I jinxed you, Louise. Why? Why does this happen every time I root for a coach? You know what? We're still proud of you, Louise. You made it so far. We still love you and we're very proud of you. Vector is pricked by thorns while picking berries. I swear, if Vector wins this, I don't know how to feel. All I will say is that I won't hear the end of it from the internet. And Lauren steals from Zuzu while he isn't looking. God, I hope Zuzu doesn't win. I will throw this new microphone. I will throw it to my wall if a Zooby-Doo coach wins this one. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and that's Louise Dials from District 11. Night 8. Cactus and Vector debate on who is Jack Rose's father. Who is it? Is it Cygnus? Is it the Traveler again? I mean, the people want to know. And Zuzu kills Lauren as she tries to run. I swear, if Zuzu wins, I'm going to lose my mind. If Zuzu wins, this series is canceled forever. I will say that right here and now. Day 9. Vector thinks about home, and Zuzu begs for Cactus to kill him. She refuses, keeping Zuzu alive. Cactus, I love you, but you should have killed him. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance, and that's Lauren from District 2. Guys, before we continue, let's actually look at our final 3 right now. We have someone from Zooby-Doo, a coach who is considered a Tumblr sexy man, and a freaking cactus. I don't know what else to say. Night 9. Zuzu tends to Cactus's wounds. Okay, fine, I'll admit that's sweet of him to do. And Vector reads a comment about his legs and dies from cringe. Okay, I forgot I added that on here. No comment. And day 10. No! No! Zuzu throws a knife into Cactus's chest! You were just tending her wounds the other day! No! Wait! No! That means... The winner is Zuzu from District 7. I quit. Well, the series was fun while it lasted. I had a great time. Bye, everybody. Wait! Hold on! Back up! How did he kill 5 people? That's 1 more than Clementine! You're kidding me! Alright. I'll be fair and I'll be nice. I will acknowledge Zuzu for this. He is our first male winner throughout this whole series, so you know what? Good for you, Zuzu. Good for you for that, and only that. I am very mad at you for the other reasons. But honestly, look at this placement. Look at these placements. I will say, I'm proud of Louise Dial. She literally went from 22nd place to 5th place. That is an improvement right here. Also, the cactus. Look, I know I added Cactus in at first as a joke, but at the end of the day, I'm very proud of her. Good for you, Cactus. Hopefully you'll get the love and appreciation you finally deserve. And Vector, I mean, you may not have won, but you've won the hearts of the people on the internet. So good for you, Mr. Tumblr Sexy Man. I am never letting that one go. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then consider subscribing to the channel and comment below what other simulators you want me to put these coaches in. In my next video, I will be putting Just Dance coaches into a RuPaul's Drag Race simulator, so stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!